Like, if you're a basketball fan, you grow up a fan, like, you love the Celtics. Well, maybe I guess you could hate them, but I think for myself, like, the Celtics is one of the premier organizations of the NBA. Like, you always grow up knowing what the Celtics are about, and obviously having won a championship 2 years ago now, it's kind of cool to just be in this building and kind of, you know, surround yourself with the greatness that is played in this arena over the course of however many years. So I think it's a great opportunity for people in this city or fans around the area to come and support a W team here.
The Indiana Fever just pulled off the impossible, and they did it without Caitlin Clark on the court, facing a fired-up Dallas Wings squad desperate to bounce back from a crushing loss to the Sparks. Every sign pointed to disaster. A sold-out crowd of 20,049 packed the arena, expecting to see Clark go head-to-head with Paige Bueckers for the very first time in the WNBA. Instead, they witnessed something even crazier. And when Aaliyah Boston dropped just 6 words after...
And I know their game last year had great attendance and great energy, so I'm expecting the same tonight. But for myself, like, you don't take these opportunities for granted. Like, it's always fun to go to a new arena and a new place and enjoy it, and I, you know, expect the same here tonight.
Picture this. The entire WNBA world buzzing. Clark versus Bueckers. The #1 pick of 2024 against the #1 pick of 2025. This wasn't just another regular season matchup. It was a battle fans had circled since draft night. Dallas knew the stakes, so they made a massive call, moving the game from College Park Center to the American Airlines Center, the Mavericks Arena. Think about that. You don't shift a game to a 20...
Third quarter we go. They're trailing by 10. Keep an eye on her and Jacy Sheldon. Clark trying to back her down.
Clark is okay.
Sheldon, that was Clark, hitting her in the face. Clark is upset about that. Then everybody's upset about that. Marina Mabrey comes in. She decks Clark, tempers flaring on both sides.
Then disaster. Just 2 nights before tip-off, Clark's groin injury flares up. The most hyped matchup of the year, suddenly in jeopardy. Thousands of fans who bought seats just to see Clark face Bueckers now might not get it all. The buzz instantly turned into panic. Would Clark suit up? Would the showdown even happen? Every question mark hung heavy. Interview 4.
The announcers here are saying, of course, Marina Mabrey is going to get ejected because that was unwarranted. She literally came out of nowhere and chucked Caitlin Clark. There should be a flagrant one, of course, on Jacy Sheldon because she swiped her and hit her in the eyeball. Whether it is intentional or not, you can still have a flagrant a flagrant foul called on you, whether you are trying to intentionally hurt somebody or not. But this is what they called, you guys. This is what they called. Caitlin Clark, Marina Mabrey, Tina Charles were assessed with technical fouls on Tuesday. Caitlin, Marina, and Tina Charles. Technical fouls. That's it. Technical fouls. That's it. And Jacy Sheldon was assessed with a flagrant 1 foul, and no players were ejected.
Dallas smelled blood in the water. They knew exactly what Indiana looked like without Clark. Predictable offense, Boston erasing plan, the whole system falling apart. It felt like the Wings' perfect chance to dominate. But nobody saw this twist coming. Even with Clark doubtful, a record-breaking 20,049 fans still showed up. A brand new Texas women's basketball attendance record, without knowing if the league's biggest star would even play. That's proof right there how far women's hoops has risen, and the unstoppable pull of this rivalry. The Wings came in confident, thinking they had Indiana cornered, a wounded animal easy to finish. But Coach Stephanie White had other plans. She shocked everyone, starting Ari McDonald for the first time all season.
Career for Allie. Clark trying to turn the corner. Oh, goes behind her back to find Howard.
Really good interior passing and patience by...
Ripping up every scouting report. Not even Fever fans knew what to expect from this new lineup. Then tip-off came, and boom, the Fever didn't just survive without Clark. They exploded. McDonald came out blazing, pushing the pace like everything was on the line. She was everywhere, running the break, slashing through the paint, finding open teammates, making everyone forget Clark wasn't playing. Dallas came in with one mission: stop Kelsey Mitchell, and Indiana falls apart. But suddenly, they had to deal with McDonald's blazing speed, something they weren't ready for. She tore apart the Wings' defense.
That's not
Leah
corny. You can
Boston
tell.
day yesterday.
It's okay. You can tell me when I'm corny.
That's fine. Here comes Clark. Working against Sheldon. Slices in.
Her, but deceptively, she is so quick and fast getting to the rim. Right here, gets up the floor with some force here. Jacy Sheldon doesn't even have the chance to react.
Opening lanes Indiana hadn't seen all season. It was pure chaos, the good kind. And get this, McDonald went perfect from the field in the first quarter. She wasn't just tossing up shots. She was making smart, surgical plays that lifted everyone around her. The Fever drilled their first 7 buckets in a
A back cut by Lacan.
On the rookie out of France. And it didn't take long for Indiana to strike back.
That is after a
row. 7 straight makes it open a game. That kind of locked-in execution is almost unheard of, especially from a team missing its superstar. That burst woke up Aaliyah Boston. Finally, she started getting the touches she had been missing. You could see her confidence climbing. With every possession, with McDonald forcing Dallas to react, Boston found a space to dominate, scoring inside, cleaning up the glass, and looking every bit like the franchise big she was drafted to be. By halftime, Indiana wasn't just hanging around. They were dictating the game. McDonald's energy had flipped the script. Boston was locked in, and Dallas looked completely blindsided.
Another opportunity on the O glass.
Cunningham already has 1-3, make it 2.
When all else fails, Kelsey Mitchell coming down, finds her teammate Sophie Cunningham. No passes, no problem.
Fans who came expecting Clark versus Buchers suddenly got something else, a showcase of Indiana's depth, toughness, and heart. Still, every time the Fever looked ready to pull away, Dallas punched back. Eriko Gunbowl refused to let the Wings fold. She buried clutch shot after clutch shot, keeping the game within reach. Every possession turned into a battle. Every basket answered by another. The tension kept climbing. And when Aaliyah Boston dropped just 6 words after the game, it summed up exactly why this one meant everything. Fever fans, light up the comments right now. Backhand index point right. I've got the fever.
Boston somehow found Howard. That was a blaze of a pass.
Aaliyah Boston had her eye on Natasha Howard before she got the ball. You knew it.
And through it all, Indiana kept swinging. Kelsey Mitchell caught fire, drilling huge threes to silence the Dallas crowd. McDonald stayed relentless, pushing the tempo and forcing Dallas into mistakes. The Fever were proving something massive. They weren't just Clark dependent. The squad had another gear. You don't shift a game to a 20,000-seat arena unless you know history is about to be made. Fans rushed tickets. Social media exploded. This was set to shatter records and
Sheldon is going to keep the pressure on Clark. You see Tina Charles with the responsibility of guarding Aaliyah Boston. High hedge on the ball screen on Clark.
Inside perfectly.
One thing you know about Tina Charles, she has every shot in her arsenal.
Now Sheldon, the height disadvantage against Howard.
Yeah, good recognition.
Then came the fourth quarter. The arena was electric. 20,000 fans on their feet, waiting to see who would crack first. Dallas kept feeding Eriko. Indiana kept pounding it inside to Boston. Every possession felt like it could decide the night. With under 3 minutes left, McDonald made the play of the night, a coast-to-coast burst that ended with a layup through contact. The crowd gasped.
Yeah, you were announced today to obviously be in the three-point contest. Just what went into that decision? What does it mean to do it for the first time in front of the fans in Indiana?
Yeah, I mean, not much went into it other than yes, I guess. Obviously, it's exciting. I've never participated in a three-point competition before, never practiced before, so just go out there and have fun. I think the lineup of people competing is tremendous. So more than anything, it's just going to be really great for our league and for women's basketball as a whole, just to have a lot of fun and experience that. So yeah, I'm just excited. I think Friday, the skills competition, and that will be a really exciting time, and we'll lead right into Saturday of a really great game as well.
Fever fans roared. It was the moment everyone realized this wasn't luck. Indiana was for real. Interview 15. The final minute was chaos. Dallas down 3. Eric launches from deep, splash. Tie game. Fever possession. Mitchell answers with a dagger jumper. Wings ball again. Time running out, stolen by McDonald. She gets fouled, heads to the line, and calmly sinks both. Game over. Indiana had done the unthinkable. No Clark, no problem, at least for one night. McDonald and Boston had stepped into the spotlight, proving this team has weapons people weren't ready for. Fans didn't just witness history. They saw a new chapter of the Fever being written in real.
Offensive rebound by Nelson Adota. This time she was stuffed by Howard. Hall spots up and nails it.
And here's the wildest part. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The Fever showed the entire league they're not a one-woman show. Clark may be the face, but Boston, Mitchell, and McDonald are the backbone. If Indiana keeps this up, the WNBA might have just unlocked its next super team storyline. And just like that, 3 WNBA records shattered in one night, only to be followed by heartbreak in the final minute. It was the ultimate roller coaster. The highest highs and the...
Brutal. That's all you can say, and the look on Caitlin Clark's face said it all. After she clearly tweaked her groin in the Fever win over the Connecticut Sun in what has been an injury-riddled season for Clark. And whether it was pain or frustration or a combination of both, you could see it weighing on her.
Even with Clark doubtful, a record-breaking 20,049 fans still showed up. A brand new Texas women's basketball attendance record, without knowing if the league's biggest star would even play. That's proof right there how far women's hoops has risen, and the unstoppable pull of this rivalry. Interview 6. The Wings came in confident, thinking they had Indiana cornered, a wounded animal easy to finish. But Coach Stephanie White had other plans. She shocked everyone, starting Ari McDonald for the first time all season, ripping up every scouting report. Not even Fever fans knew what to expect from this new lineup. Then tip-off came, and boom.
Just felt a little something in her groin, so we'll get it evaluated and see what happens from there.
Yeah, just kind of to follow up on that, looked like she was kind of grabbing at her right groin area. Is that the concern?
Yeah, if that's the one she was grabbing at, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
Toughest lows, all in a single game. The Fever showed they're building something real, grinding out another gutsy win. But without Clark guiding the floor, you can feel it. They're not quite the same team. For now, all we can do is honor her greatness and pray for a comeback. Drop a get well soon, Caitlin, in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Tap the video on screen. We'll catch you in the next one.